episode 5,161. Is that enough numbers? Seeming like less numbers. The font is medium sized. It's nighttime, like it always is these days. A regular day, another life. Right plunge in the darkness. I like it. The daylight savings time, this time, I mean, this is the better time. But it is perpetually night now, because it's basically dark when I'm done with anything. So we're going to be here in the evening. It's only 6:30, but it's all the way nighttime, which is the way that it should be. You know, I can live at night. Otherwise, it's just the daytime. Oh, do you hear that nothingness? Just this like regular pleasant kind of sounds? I hear nothing. Oh, maybe I'm gonna transition slowly from this cold opening to a warm welcoming. Just like this. Like this. Oh, hello friends and neighbors. Welcome to another production of a program. Here we are on TV. Once again, once a day, every day. Turn on the machines and live forever. Here you go. I'm live, man. All the way back on here to Tuesday, whatever day it is. Where's the this thing? I'm looking for the box. I don't know why it's not in there. Maybe everything got weird. Yeah, everything got kind of weird. Follow video, audio. Where's the all these things? Lots of stuff. I'm gonna press them. I'm looking for a specific button on here. Time. There's all these knobs on this machine. Oh, don't. I don't know what the donking is. What's oh there? So what's it all doing? What's all this stuff doing? I'm pressing the buttons. But I don't know what they're doing. Oh yeah, this like saved these numbers in the settings or something. It's another life though. Where's the box? Whatever. Oh, there it is. I did it. I found it. Okay. Where was it though? Where has it been this whole time? I'm alive, and it's Monday. Where am I? I'm in the studio. I made curry. Japanese curry. I was talking about it a little bit, and I went through with it. I went to Paldo World up there in Lakewood, and I also went to Krispy Kreme donuts. You like donuts? I went to Krispy Kreme for boy, are my feet tired. Yeah, Paldo World's up in Lakewood. I was here. Yesterday on Sunday. Went back to work today on Monday. Yesterday I was here. I was talking to Mr. Ginsu. I'll do another thing. You know, kind of like another day, but tomorrow's the election, and I'm nervous about it. I don't know, is there gonna be tomorrow? That's what I was keep thinking about, like all this stuff, and then, you know, once it happens, then you just keep moving forward with whatever. But we'll see. Woman president. You already know about this, probably. unless you're watching it like live. We'll see what happens. I guess either way, we'll just keep going with it. It's like, do I run away to the politics? Is it even real? Or is all a satellite feed? I don't know. I don't know what is real. I was here. I think I was eating the za yesterday, old school. Let's see. I charged the car before. I had the vaccine already, right? Because I was talking about it. Because I got the vaccine at 3 o'clock. I must have been here at like 5-ish. I went up to Lakewood at like 6 or 7. Going to Paldo World. They're open until 9 o'clock, and it's nighttime. You know, I feel like it's kind of late at night when you're going out there. During these hours, so going to another city at nighttime. Going to the grocery store. Paldo World. It's the world of Paldo. Whatever that is. It's the whole world of it. Shein was closed on Sundays, but I did go to Paldo World. I got curry bricks and kimchi and an eggplant and kaki. And I got this garlic. I got like chunks of garlic that I put in this curry as well. So once in a while I get a big kind of surprise chunk of garlic. And well, a regular day up there. Driving around town, I could just go cruising more often. I charged at Clover Park Technical College in Lacey, or in Lakewood, and I was sitting there. I'm reading the book. I'm reading the new Stephen King short story collection, which includes a weird, vague sequel to Cujo. It's like barely a sequel. What kind of, like a legacy sequel, almost in a book form. And I'm sitting there in this parking lot where it's questionable if I'm even allowed to be there, because that's college. So I'm sitting there and I'm kind of by a dumpster. This guy pulls up with like a trailer on his bike. He's wearing a full balaclava. You know, like I think it's called a balaclava. It's like a hood with a mask built into it. And he got into the dumpster at the college, and the college is it's not like a food dumpster. It was like a things dumpster, and I don't know what he was doing in there, but he was in the dumpster for like 20 minutes, like digging around. I don't know if he was putting stuff in his thing or taking supplies to his camp or something, but he was in that dumpster for like a while. I don't know what he was doing in there. I almost wanted to ask him, but I don't know if he was gonna, and he didn't seem concerned about me at all. I think you could tell that I was in the car. There's this dumpster diver right in front of me. I wanted to be like, hey buddy, I want to know what you're dumpster diving for out of curiosity. But I didn't want to concern him, and you know, I feel like he was kind of being sneaky. He had his mask on, so kind of figured he's yeah, trying to sneak around a little bit. Using spy reconnaissance. So I didn't get up in his grill and get the story. Oh my God, is this wet? What is this? Are they eating this wetness? Is it the, what is wet? Is it this? Yeah. All this is wet. Not great. What kind of wetness is this? Where did this wetness come from? At least it's in the dish and not in the bottle, so it's not ruining it all. Yeah, he was digging there for like a while. What you digging up? I don't know what he was digging up, but something. And also went to Krispy Kreme in the Tacoma Mall parking lot, which is an option for me now that I have a vehicle. Just go to Krispy Kreme if I want to, if I feel like it. Just drive to Tacoma. We got a good amount of donuts. Got all this stuff. Watched the guy dumpster dive. Read about half a short story. I really ought to finish it before I forget. Stephen King, sequel to It, or Cujo. Cujo's like all about the mom, but he's like the dad, who I don't really remember from the original. I didn't get all the way through it. Yep. But I did go to Paldo World. Did go to Krispy Kreme. I gave a street guy a donut. There was a guy outside of Krispy Kreme begging. With a, he had a sign, a begging sign, and gave him a donut. You want a donut? Yeah, and then gave him. He said, "God bless you." I'm gonna take the donut back. God bless me. Krispy Kreme blesses you. I bless you. Like, that's I'm buying my righteousness, right? I didn't say anything to the guy, but I said, "You too, buddy. God bless you. You as well, my son." You can only have this donut if you believe in your heart that God is dead, or there is no God. Hey, I'll give you this donut, but let me tell you something. There is no God, and when you're dead, you're dead. Alright, repeat after me. Yeah, he was not doing well. And then God bless you for this donut from Krispy Kreme. Not a good place to be eating for him. For me, questionably good. I did eat a donut and still have a couple left. I don't know what's in Krispy Kremes that makes it so different and fluffy, but it's definitely something. I eat probably too many donuts, and they're pretty dense. Krispy Kremes are, yeah, lighter, fluffier. And then what's in there? How come other people can't rip them off? Maybe we can figure it out. Try to rip off Krispy Kreme. I mean, how can you really? You can't like copyright that. I prefer out the recipe. I'm just making donut. It's just like Krispy Kreme donut. What fluffiness? I don't think you can prioritize, but I mean that'd be cool if they had a restaurant that had like Wendy's burgers and McDonald's burgers and Burger King burgers and chicken, KFC chicken and Krispy Kreme donut. And just forget all the ingredients to all these places, and there's just one place that you could go to and get it all at once. I would like that. I guess it's just like the food court. And it's all different stuff though. I don't know, in the subway, there was a subway at this Seattle Center food court zone. That's a weird thing. When I went to Seattle on Saturday to that food court, and I haven't been up there in so many years, but there's people up there and there's people everywhere. I don't know where you are. I don't really get out of town much. I rarely leave like this corridor. Sometimes I go to Lacey, but it's basically like Martin Way. Even sometimes I go to Tacoma, but mostly it's like here to Martin Way. And that's the corridor. And I'm rarely leaving it. So look out corridor. Codorador. But I do not go to Tacoma, but I do go to Seattle, and the whole world's moving, and they have a subway inside of the food court. So if you want to get whatever it was, I ended up getting like the homemade Indian food, but they had a lot of food to choose from, and they had meat pies. Yeah, you want to get a meat pie? I didn't get the meat pie, but I did get other things. Well, just the Indian food. Everybody else ate from this Mexican spot, but I can't really, I don't really eat Mexican food now. I eat so many burritos. I go to that taco truck, I'm like, I don't think this is going to be taco truck level goodness. They did have guacamole, which would have been nice, but I didn't get it. I ate the Indian food, and I came back and I ate Far East. Like, I don't know about any of this stuff. Meat pies, nothing was looking that great, but I did eat a pretty big breakfast that day. I don't know, you want to get some meat pies? I got all this curry. How many days is it going to last me? A few days? I ate a good amount of it, but I'm already pretty tired of it. Last night when I got home from Tacoma, it was kind of late. It was also like extra late because of daylight savings time that just happened. So now it's like double weird late, early late, double up and down, double down. And I went to came back here, came back to the house, went back to the house at nighttime, knitting, sleeping, back to work, making this curry. On Saturday I'm doing a art show thing to show my most recent knitting. I'm going to be knitting. So if you want to see that stuff, it's going to be at my friend's house. I'll give you call me, I'll give you the address. It could be at TC Mofa though, or really at what's that place called? DK. But this is going to be in a house instead. And do a little runway modeling with my sweaters. When I get Freddie, maybe Freddie will be a model. Or Reed. People will model my sweaters. Not me though. I'm the designer. Designers? Oh, is that a mosquito? What kind of bug is that? There's a bug in the room. Oh, couch time is over! I can get the other timer. We'll call my brother before. Well, he's gonna work in like 5 minutes. Let's see if he's gonna answer the phone. I'm gonna tell Freddie about that timer. Because I think the timer's at the studio I'm gonna be going to next. Designers. John Webster didn't answer. Whoa. Come on, Andrew, maybe. If the computer agrees with me. Please. Dong dong dong.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system. 36.
Andrew out. I don't know about John Webster. Maybe I don't know. Tell Freddie to call the hospital. I think it's really rude to call the hospital. I did it once or twice. Excuse me. There's billboard. I'm on the phone right now. But if you leave me a nice message, I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Thanks.
Hi. You've reached Freddie Dobler. I can't come to the phone right now, but if you leave me a nice message, I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Thanks.
Freddie! It's the program. You can call us back. You have about 35 minutes. Where's John Webster? I'm a little concerned about him. You gonna call the hospital?
I'm losing it again. It's me again. I'm losing it again. I'm in Texas. Help.
Help?
360, bitches. I'm losing it.
You're losing it?
Right.
Oh, I hope you're okay, guy.
There it is.
Buddy?
What's your favorite color?
Gray?
I'm losing it!
Losing it? Uh-oh. I don't know if this guy's going to answer because he's in Texas. Hello?
It's John. I'll call you back. Thanks. Bye.
John. Hello, it's the program. How are you? Calling you. Did you find it? Or did you lose it? Did you lose it? You were in the process of losing it. But maybe you never fully did? I'm not sure. What's this one? Silence? I'm trying to listen to another message, but this one seems to be silence. I thought it was supposed to be like music or something. Hallelujah. Smoking bubbles on the other shore. Where's everybody?
Please leave your message for
Hi.
I'm trying to call John now. I want to see if he's out of the hospital. Hello? 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 You there? Nobody's answering today. Let's try to call. Let's get Bird to We'll get Bird to call John Webster at the hospital and then report back to us. Robert.
Howdy.
Hey, Bird, how are ya?
Doing fine. How are you?
Good. You driving?
Yeah, I'm just pulling into a driveway.
Yeah, to drop something off?
Yep, dropping off some soup.
Soup? Oh my god, what kind of soup?
Noodle soup.
Pho?
Yep.
Pho's the best. It doesn't travel well though.
Yeah, you gotta kind of reheat it when it gets there, you know.
Yeah, and then
That's
it's
my
gonna get
strategy.
all mushed
But
out.
it's definitely better consumed. You know. Yeah, better. Oh, now I'm getting out of the car. Better consumed fresh in the restaurant.
It gets mushy pretty fast. The meat gets overcooked because they put it in there practically raw.
Yeah, well, usually they keep it separate on a delivery, so the broth comes separate.
From the meat?
You have a chance. Yeah, and the meat, they put the fixings in a separate container from the broth.
Do they give you like raw meat?
I think they do.
Huh.
You know, it's such a, it's usually only 10 minutes or so for delivery, so.
Yeah, you gotta put that in the broth, and then the broth cooks the meat.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, the worst is when you order it and the broth isn't hot and the meat doesn't get cooked. That's when you know you got to say something. You got to be like, send it back.
I feel bad about calling the hospital. I kind of want to call the hospital and see if John Webster is still there.
I see there with the Bluetooth connection there. Can you hear me now?
Yeah. I want. Can you help me call John Webster in the hospital and see if he's still there?
Sure. Yeah.
I don't want to call him on the program. I feel bad about calling the hospital on the program. But maybe can you call him and then call us back? Is that an effort?
Yeah, I mean, I guess if you text me the number, because I know John, and I think he remembers me. You know,
Text you the-
I remember hanging out with him at, Democrats meetings and stuff like that. So.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like the main hospital number. I can send it over.
Yeah.
How was Halloween?
Oh, it was all right. I mean, it was okay. It was a little bit below average. I was going to tell you I had a below average spa experience in Tacoma last week, and it was like the restaurant was busy, and most of the people most of the people had multiple parties. There was one like 8 tops, so that might have been a factor. And then I came in alone, and I ordered it, and then it took a little bit longer than I felt it should have. And anyway, I ate pretty much the whole thing, but then it was so busy I had to wait to pay my check. I had ended up probably having to wait. It probably took 15 or 20 minutes longer than it should total, the whole experience. And it was so it's what's the deal when you order pho and the small or the regular is $1 cheaper than the large? So it's why wouldn't you just get the large for $1 more, right? But then you're so what's the difference really in how much more do you
food.
get? And is it just more noodles, or is it just more is it more broth, or is it more meat, or is it a little bit of each? And how much more is it?
I think yeah.
Was I talking to you about this? How it would be nice to be able to custom order your pho with the different proportions. If you said light on the noodles, heavy, a little heavier on the meat.
You can do that.
Kind of thing.
You can do that. You just tell them.
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe people are gonna think you're
true.
a jerk ass.
Yeah.
But it's an option.
Yeah. Anyway, well, you're talking about John Webster.
Yeah, I texted you the number. I don't know if he's out of the hospital. He's not answering on his home phone, and I haven't called the hospital recently. I hope he's okay.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. I don't know.
Hopefully he's okay. Yeah.
Well, look, when you're getting all the food, you go to a restaurant. Are you trying to if you get the bigger thing, bigger seems better, right?
Yeah, I mean, it depends how hungry you are, but if you just want a quick lunch, I'd almost want just the mini, the mini size, a 500 calorie, I'm driving, can't handle a heavy lunch kind of thing, just real quick, and the $6 pho.
I tend to get the small one, and most meals you can split from a restaurant.
Yeah.
But then, are you trying to have a taste experience, or are you trying to eat a lot and I think about this with candy a lot. Okay, do you want this regular size candy bar or the king size candy bar? I'm gonna give you one or the other.
Oh, don't get me started on candy bars. $1.75 for a regular size candy bar. I mean, what what the? That is ridiculous.
Inflation.
That pricing is ridiculous. I pin it squarely on Trump and his mismanagement of COVID-19. That's what sent the economy into a tailspin. Have you been watching the news at all about the election?
Oh my God, I'm nervous.
Did I switch the topic? I'm terrified. I mean, I feel I don't know, I guess we're going to start getting results as soon as 5 p.m.-ish, right? Maybe even a little earlier.
Yeah.
5 or 6 p.m. And we'll see. Maybe we'll get a surprise, and on the East Coast in North Carolina or Georgia or who knows what,
I'm nervous, but I want to finish with candy talk.
All right.
If you get the candy bar and you're gonna get the king size or small one, it's like, which one are you gonna get, right? You're gonna get one. You have a choice. You're gonna get the big one, right?
Yeah. Well, unless you're an old guy and you're like, I can't handle a big one, or like, my teeth can only handle so much sweets before they start stinging,
Yeah, but somebody's handing you. Somebody's got 2 candy bars. They're gonna throw one over their shoulder and give you one to eat. And there's a king size and a regular size. You're gonna get the king size, right? Like, how could you not?
Yeah, right. Yeah, you should always take a little more. Yeah.
It seems like you want a little more, but what are you trying to do with more candy? Like, have a longer experience with it?
Share it with others.
Share it, or just like,
yeah.
But you're gonna eat it all if you're not gonna share. Hypothetically.
Distribute.
Hypothetically,
Distribute the wealth.
You're gonna eat it, and then, but what do you want from that larger experience? Like more food? Like, is it more, or is it like the taste is gonna last longer? Your experience with it is gonna last longer. What's the point of it all?
Yeah. Well, get fat, and then if you get like food poisoning and you can't eat for 3 days or a week straight, then you're gonna survive because you got some reserves you got a spare tire, so to speak.
Yeah.
Like that's one of the things, like, with elderly people that can be like, if they're really, really skinny, then if they get sick, they don't have reserves. If they can't eat for a while, then it's like, if they go into a coma or something like that, that can be like a fall, and they're getting knocked out or something.
Anyway. If you're bigger, it's better in case you go into a coma.
I think typically people who have a lower calorie diet do tend to have the best chance of longevity as long as they stay healthy.
So what if you go into a coma? Hey, why it looks like you're
having some reserves.
Yeah.
Having some padding can be helpful.
Hey, it looks like you're getting kind of big there. I'm trying to get a little cushion in case I fall into a coma.
Survival cushion.
In case I fall into a coma or get stuck on an island.
Do you remember the survival pods? I think it was the Yes Men had this skit about I can't remember exactly what they were. They're like happy, fun survival balls. I think they may have been called survival balls. And they, were inflatable, and in the case of like any type of disaster, apocalypse, Armageddon, whatever it was, natural disaster, nuclear war, whatever it was, you get into this survival ball and you pull the cord, and it's like a self-contained survival thing, and you can survive in there. And they were like, yeah, you can live in here for like 30 days, and it's inflatable, it's a ball, so like, you just bounce off if stuff hits you, Oh
yeah,
you can just bounce around, and then you got your food in there and your toilet and everything else, enough for 30 days. Or whatever, I don't remember. They were like, you can survive in here indefinitely, but it was pretty funny, and they were kind of, I think they were kind of modeled after the tardigrade.
It's a joke?
Yeah, it was a joke, and I think it was about, like, it might have been about Y2K in the year 2000 or whatever, but there was some geopolitical inspiration for it, so, but I can't remember.
Where do you shit?
Yeah, I guess it had a system where it would process, I think it would actually like harvest the water out of your waste and that therefore you would be able to survive longer without having a water source. So it was like and then who knows, whatever. That's kind of the idea, but
Is it electric?
yeah, probably, yeah. I mean, they must have been like solar powered or nuclear powered to last that long, right? Or it's got some sort of kinetic generator, maybe,
Yeah.
But what else? Yeah, tardigrades, pretty crazy. Apparently, they can survive in the vacuum of space.
Can you try John Webster?
You want me to call right now?
Yeah, see if he's okay and the call's back.
Well, I'm driving. I kind of want to get parked before I do that.
All right. Well, maybe I'll just call him. I'll call him later.
I'm
then.
on my way to get lunch. I'm on my way to get a snack here, and then
That's okay.
I don't know what my
all right.
plan
No,
is.
never mind. I want to. We got a message.
Hey, what kind of fish sticks are good?
Fish sticks?
Yeah, like what's the best fish stick?
Gordon's.
Yeah, you like that, Gordon's?
I don't think I really eat fish sticks. I don't know if I've ever eaten a fish stick before.
Yeah.
Are you like the
I'll
fish
just-
sticks? Are you at the store picking up fish
fill it
sticks?
One of Penelope's friends is coming over tomorrow, and he's eating fish sticks. So when you got kids that age, you got to be really thoughtful and be like, because sometimes kids are very picky eaters. So it's good to have foods that they like.
What about chicken nuggets?
Oh, that was not on the list that I was provided.
Oh,
So.
when I was a little kid, my family made me eat anything.
Yeah.
They
were like, you either eat or you don't. Here's food.
No.
You're.
Not even that.
Yeah.
Not you eat or you don't. You eat, period.
Oh yeah. You eat or you get what? Whooped upside the head?
No, you just eat. Just eat. Just do it.
Yeah. Right.
Like, what are you talking about? So
There was no fussing.
from a young age, there's like you can't say no, and then you just don't.
Yeah.
It's like, what are you talking about? No,
Yeah.
you just eat it.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right. Like no, like
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah. I think I was a bit of a fussy eater.
Yeah, that's because
It's
you
tough when,
your
yeah,
parents
I
let
mean,
you be that way.
Yeah. It can be tough.
I wasn't allowed to be fussy, and then you can get over it.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I want to listen to Mr. Ginsu message, call him to do the message of the future. I'm gonna cue this up. Hold on.
All right.
Pizza. Can you make it back? How's the weather? By future. I did make it back. All right, here's Mr. Ginsu message, and I'm gonna call him.
Watching a YouTube video. Dude has a gun sitting on a table. He's holding it, and it fires by itself without him pulling the trigger.
Oh my God.
And then it fires again, and I think it fires again. So anyway, if that starts happening, you need to pull out the magazine. If that happens, pull out the magazine.
Gun safety with
It won't
Mr.
be able to
Ginsu.
pick up any more shells, and it'll just dry fire.
Yeah? Alright, we'll call him. Mr. Ginsu is giving safety tips for if your gun starts going off without anybody touching it. Pull out the clip. Bro, you there?
Yeah. I'm about to call the hospital.
Oh. Okay. Wait, while we're on the phone, or? Mr. Ginsu. I'm on the phone. Mr. Ginsu. I'm on the phone.
Okay, thank you. I'm glad to be on the phone with you then.
here I am on the phone. I'm talking to you from the phone.
Yep. I bet you're on TV, motherfucker.
Yeah, in case you're getting confused about where my voice is coming from, it's coming from your phone.
Yes. Well, yes and no. Yes and no, but yes.
Bird's here too.
Hey, Bird, what's going on, motherfucker? Yep, howdy doody.
Well,
Duty! More duty than howdy.
what are you doing?
Yeah. Duty is...
What?
So I went to work today and I weighed myself. And I was like 142 pounds.
Wow, that's
And at noon I weighed myself and I was 144 pounds. And then toward the end of the day I weighed myself and I'm 145 pounds.
wow. What are you eating?
I don't know, stuff and things, and Red Bull, and so I gained a little bit of weight today.
5 pounds.
That's all I can say.
That's pretty good. I'm like almost 200 pounds probably.
Say what?
I think I'm like 200 pounds right now. I'm getting big.
Is that right?
I'm getting big.
How about that?
I'm saving.
You're eating good.
Yeah, I'm eating good. I'm trying to get some weight on so in case I fall into a coma.
I suggest while you're eating good, now you start exercising and you'll start to slim down, maybe not, and depending on how much you exercise.
Yeah, I haven't been exercising. I got a car maybe about, 3 years ago? Bird, when did I get that car? Was it 3 years ago?
Maybe 2, I don't know. Yeah, maybe 3.
I got a car 2 or 3 years ago, and then I stopped riding my bike, and I haven't ridden a bike in like over a year at least.
Right. I don't blame you. Can't say that I blame you.
No, I'm putting on the weight.
Well, the bike should only be for fun. That's for sure.
Yeah, but I used to ride the bike everywhere. Now I don't ride it at all.
Yeah. Well, that's whenever you just gotta start doing sit-ups and chin-ups and
Yeah.
pull-ups.
I don't exercise at all. Well, right now I have the vaccine, so no exercise. I got the vaccine yesterday.
Uh-oh. Are you sick?
I feel mostly fine. I think I'm a little bit tired from it.
Just a little bit tired. That's not bad.
Yeah, it could be worse.
I know this girl at work, when she got the vaccine, she was pretty sick.
Yeah, you get it's fake sick though, but it's like for like a day.
She's a girl, so she really tried to play it off like she's sick, but she just wanted a day off.
Well, that's fine. I want a day off too. But you get
Well, I went to work instead. I went to work.
I don't think there should be any pride in working hard for a business where they don't pay you well and somebody's making all the money at the top of the boss, you know?
Yeah, well, fucking blah, 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 fucking why not?
Somebody is making the money.
Gotta make the money.
Somebody's sitting behind a desk making money off of your labor. And like
nothing wrong with that. It's a big fucking place, motherfucker.
Yeah, but there's some guy getting all your money, and fuck that guy.
It ain't gonna run itself.
You like your boss? You like the CEO guy? The guy behind the desk?
It's job security. Kind of like a job security thing.
Yeah, that guy is taking advantage of you.
Nah.
Nah.
I would work for free. but fucking I just like working. So
You would work for free? Well, don't tell that guy.
I would work for free, but I like working. I was crippled, and I really didn't deserve to get paid because I'm crippled, and I can't really freaking do a shit ton. But yeah, I can.
Yeah, you gotta make a living.
Yeah, I can. The only reason I take money is because other people want me to pay rent and shit.
Yeah. Yeah, I already want your money. I want your time, stuff like that. We got about 8 minutes. Did you call the hospital, Bird?
Oh no,
I called something.
I was gonna do that.
Mr. Ginsu likes the boss man. You hear that, Bird?
He likes the boss.
You did what?
Yeah, can you not? Are you here? Are you listening?
I'm a little distracted.
Yeah, you got some background noise in there, fucking everything up.
What, the ocean?
Yeah, I'm picking up my food at Taco
I'm having a
Bell.
hard time hearing Barry.
Oh yeah. Well, I'm inside a restaurant right now.
What restaurant?
Oh,
Taco
that's
Bell.
nice. Stuff in your pie hole.
What restaurant is it?
Taco Bell, the one on South Lacey by Lowe's. It's my favorite one.
Yeah, on Cooper Point. What's better about that one than other ones?
No, the one on Yelm Highway.
Oh yeah, what's better about that one than other ones?
I know we're
Honestly,
both
the food, they just do a good job.
There's a new Taco Bell. I don't think you've been.
That's good.
You know Yelm in College, Mr. Ginsu?
Good job.
You know Yelm Highway and College Street?
Like the food they do it here, I think they have a good manager or something, you know. And just
You know that
Really?
Safeway at
Fresh.
You know the Safeway at Yelm Highway and College, Mr. Ginsu? Do you remember that?
started putting onions on my cheesy roll-up. And one time at one of the locations, I ordered it with the onions. And there was probably more onions than cheese on this thing. It was too much onions. I should have sent it back, you know.
We had to send it back.
Yeah, you should have.
Tell that like 15-year-old.
I mean, you only need a couple little bits of onion to get the effect.
Thank you, 15-year-old. Make my Taco
yeah.
Bell order better.
Yeah.
Mr. Ginsu, you know the intersection of College and Yelm Highway?
I know Yelm Highway quite well.
And College Street. You know that intersection? There's a Safeway there?
Absolutely, I do. I used to do that one all the time.
They built it up. Now there's a Taco Bell and a Lowe's and a couple of restaurants, and there's a pizza place there. It's all that area kind of got built up a lot recently.
Robert, thank you.
Yep. I used to pull into a parking lot at that corner of that intersection there, and my radar detector would go off and tell me the train's coming.
Yeah, the train is. I mean, the train's kind of far out from that zone, though, right? Like that's how far down.
I know. My fucking radar detector says it's a train.
Yeah, the train's like a good 2 or 3 miles down the road, though.
Well, I don't know what to tell you. I pull in that parking lot over there and fucking every time I do, my radar detector goes off and tells me there's a goddamn train coming.
I don't know, yeah, kind of a weird spot for that train station out there, and kind of like on the way to Yelm.
Yep. Well, it used to be they used to use that area quite often, so.
There's some millionaire houses out there. I've been out there. Some of them got helicopter pads.
Yep. It's a matter of just finding a good place to stop that people don't own the property right next to it and shit.
Yeah, with the helicopter pads.
I never saw the helicopter pad part of it.
They're out there.
How about that?
Are you getting Taco Bell for yourself, Brad, or are you gonna bring it? You're bringing it somewhere.
For myself.
Yeah, what'd you get?
Pit stop. I got 2 cheesy roll-ups and a spicy potato taco.
What is a cheesy roll-up?
What's a cheesy roll-up?
Well, I imagine they're rolling up some taco meat with some onions and lettuce, tomatoes,
Yeah.
cheese.
Well, the basic is just cheese in a roll, like a rolled tortilla.
It's just cheese in a tortilla?
I see.
Yeah, it's the cheapest thing on the menu.
Aha. Those are pretty tasty, though.
But if you start adding stuff, chicken is like 80 cents, and by that time, like
$5
now the
later.
quesadillas. I think the quesadillas are only $5 now, so you might as well get a quesadilla if you're going to start adding stuff.
I mean, what's the difference between a quesadilla and a cheesy roll-up? Just the shape?
It's just a small, like, just one tortilla with cheese in it.
Yeah, that's what but then what's a quesadilla? 2 tortillas with cheese in it?
Well, I don't know. Maybe it's a burrito It's like this is like a taco tortilla. It's taco size.
And then just
but
cheese, though.
I think the quesadillas are burrito-sized tortillas.
Huh.
Yeah. Cheerleaders at my school used to throw them in the toaster oven, throw some cheese on them, and munch them down.
The cheerleaders?
Yeah.
Yep.
Why are the cheerleaders specifically eating quesadillas?
I recall that specifically.
What about the football players?
I wasn't really fucking hanging out with the football players.
You're hanging out with the
I was
cheerleaders?
hanging out with the fucking cheerleaders.
You were? Did you do some cheerleading?
I did not.
That'd be okay.
I just like the cheerleaders.
Yeah, and their quesadillas?
And yes. And it was a good idea, because I started making them that way myself.
You took some food cooking tips from cheerleaders?
You hack the old cheese up, put it on the quesadilla on the fucking wrap, throw it in the toaster oven, and
Yeah.
with the melt.
Did you like hanging out with the cheerleaders because they gave you positive reinforcement?
No, we were just friends with each other, and it was all cool as hell. They're cool as hell.
They were cool, yeah? When you're walking down the street and they just say, "You're Mr. Ginsu! G-I-N-C-S-U!"
Yeah, right. Maybe not.
Yeah.
But,
Well, the show's about over.
I know a lot of people that are cool as hell. That's all I can say.
That's good. Thank you for talking today. Leave more messages. The show's about over.
I guess it's kind of one of them, right? I know who you are.
Oh, yeah? Thanks, bud.
Yep.
Bud.
Bird, too. You're pretty cool, motherfucker.
Bud. Mr. Ginsu thinks you're cool.
Call that. Call it cool as hell.
Mr. Ginsu says you're cool.
Call when you do.
Hey, you're cool. My mom says I'm cool. Thank you,
Gotta
bud.
get Carl back on. Yeah.
Carl, I don't know. Have you seen Carl?
Not for a few months, but I think I have.
You're the one, Bud's the one that brought Carl here in the first place.
Right. Well, fucking,
Oh, I ain't gotta do this. I
I
have to.
can't wait.
Future, it's just the past. What do you have to say to the past? The future.
Back to the past. Oh, shit.
You
I was in the past, and I wanted to say something to somebody that was even further back in the past. What would I have to do to talk to them?
We're eating. You made the curry. Bud's eating cheesy roll-ups. Mr. Ginsu's here, going overtime. Bye, future. All right, here we made it. Here's the credits. Thanks for watching. It's Monday. We're on TCTV channel 22, 11:30 and 2 a.m. Check it out. Yeah, YDHWM on YouTube. 360-836-34. Call your message on TV. Yeah. Bye. YDHWM.com. TCTV Audio Library, it's a good song, thank you. TCTV, the baby. Joey Fabulous, Oakland Brooks, 4-star Arena, Stops by Home, Rebecca Mountain Board, Northwest, Thurston County, Washington State, USA, thank you. And viewers that see you watching, thank you. Hey, John, where are you? You okay? Call me. Hell yeah, dog. Bye.